I used to be quite social at one point in my life, and a weekend without plans out with friends felt boring and incomplete. Over the years, I grew to feel more comfortable in my own company, not only because of my introvert nature, but because I became more conscious about my time and energy. I started analyzing the quality of the time I spent with my friends, the things we did, the places we went to, the conversations we had, and this entire analysis allowed me to understand my expectations from friendships and let go of people who were not good for me or who did not align with my values. This video is for anyone who is struggling to find deeper connections, whether it's friendships or romantic relationships. If you're someone who hasn't found your tribe yet, or you haven't found the one you would want to spend the rest of your life with, I'm just here to tell you that it's okay, and it's not only okay, it is amazing because there's a lot of opportunity and goodness in this phase of yours. The point is, your lone wolf days can be the best days of your life if you choose to use it wisely. Being alone has nothing to do with being lonely, we all know that. In fact, you could be lonely even in a room full of people or even with friends. For me, the whole idea to be alone for a brief period in your life is to truly discover yourself, to get comfortable with yourself, to be your own best friend, and to have the courage to pull yourself out of your own darkness, to not rely on others to constantly fill your voids and insecurities and parts of you that could not be filled in childhood. A lot of your spiritual growth, a lot of parts of you can only grow in solitude. Loving myself and my own company matured me in a lot of ways. I learned how to say no. I learned how to get myself out of my emotional ruts and how to utilize my energy to feed my soul and to build my relationship with God. It was in this phase that I deleted social media. I discovered meditation and journaling, and I started focusing on my physical health. I had to prioritize my own company before anyone else's. Bear in mind, I'm not endorsing isolation or antisocial lifestyle. I do socialize and I love meeting new people. You can be a lone wolf and still occasionally socialize. The both are not mutually exclusive. But as a person who truly listens and absorbs other people's energy, I have to be very mindful of the kind of people I regularly interact with. There's a reason why they say you're the average of the 5 people you spend your time with. Your subconscious stores everything that you present it, whether it's positive or negative. If you're new to being alone after, let's say, being in years of relationships or after being around people most of your life, it's natural to feel uncomfortable and even lonely. The question isn't how do I get rid of this lonely feeling? How do I not feel lonely? The better question would be, what do I do in this state of loneliness? Because that will determine the quality of your life. I wouldn't be here on YouTube if I didn't feel lonely, if I wasn't in that state of boredom and loneliness. It was in that phase where I discovered my passion of doing something that fulfills me. And especially if you're young and single, then congratulations. This is the best. This is your golden opportunity. This is the golden period to discover yourself, to find yourself, because you have the time. There's less commitments, your priorities only you, hopefully, and you just have more time for yourself. You owe it to yourself. In fact, you also owe it to your family, your future spouse, and your future kids. Would you really want to get married with unresolved trauma, or without even knowing yourself deeply, or having that strong or deep connection with yourself and with your creator? A few important questions to ask yourself are, what does value mean to me when it comes to relationships, friendships or relationships? And what are my expectations from my future partner or from my friends? What value am I bringing in the relationship? And most importantly, do I feel whole on my own? Being whole on your own requires a lot of courage, work, and patience. If you're seeking companionship out of the fear of loneliness or feeling incomplete, then you're always going to end up in codependent relationships with the anxious attachment styles. At the end of the day, in the grand spectrum of things, in the bigger picture of the world, we are much stronger together and can accomplish so much more together. There is no denying of the synergy of 1 plus 1 equals to 11, and 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 111, and 1 plus 1 plus, oh, calm down. So the whole point of being alone right now is so you can bring your best, highest self in your relationships. So to all my fellow lone wolves out there, use this time to find yourself, heal yourself, decondition yourself, come closer to your true essence, and find the best way to exercise your self-expression. And who knows, one day you'll find your tribe, or you'll find the one who is worth letting go of your lone wolf days. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.